A very early good morning from Mount Rainier National Park. This is Steve with my hiking buddy Gino.
Whoa.
It's 3:45 a.m. We're on the trail to Crystal Peak. One of us had the bright idea to do this hike starting at 3 a.m. Who was that, Gino?
Yeah, not me.
Anyway, I picked up Gino at 2 a.m. and we got down here about 3. It's a very mild 58 degrees. 2 cars in the parking lot. We're assuming they're overnighters up at the lakes. We're going to the right here up to Crystal Peak. One of the reasons we came down early was we were hoping to watch the sun come up on Mount Rainier, but it appears to be clouded over. I've been looking up at the sky and I don't see any stars yet, so we'll see. We got a climb ahead of us, so maybe we'll climb out of the clouds. I don't know, or maybe there's no clouds. We're just in the woods here and maybe I'm mistaken, but anyway, Gino's favorite hike at Mount Rainier, one of my favorites. Hope you enjoy this one. Thanks for hiking with us. It's 10 to 5. The sun's coming up. Check out that gorgeous sunrise. We're on the Northern Traverse. Steve's been dragging ass instead of kicking ass here. And my buddy Gino's been coaching me along. Look at Rainier this morning. Wow, right above the clouds there. Isn't that something? Like Gino said, it looks like a snow cone, but we're kind of socked in. We're hoping as we get up toward the top, it's going to clear off like this. And we're about, I don't know, a little over a half hour from the top, maybe 40 minutes. But we're getting there, taking our time. We'll check in down the line, maybe up at the top. We'll see. What a view this morning on this Northern Traverse on Crystal Peak. Wow. Clouds have dissipated. Rainier's standing out.
4:56.
A little before 5 a.m. Spectacular.
Go back to your left. Over view of the snow.
A little bit of snow here on Crystal Peak still. Well, we're pretty pleased that the clouds have gone away in front of Mount Rainier because it was really socked in when we got to the Traverse, and then all of a sudden Gino said look, and boy, it's just spectacular. What time's sunrise this morning, Gino?
It's I think around 5:20, maybe a little.
So about 20 minutes away here. What a neat morning though. Well, we started up at 3. We weren't sure. What do you think now, my friend? What a view, huh?
Yeah.
Oops. Pull back here. Okay, we're on the Northern Traverse nearing the end of it, and then we got a couple short switchbacks and the scramble to the top. We'll check in up the line. Check out the clouds. Sun's hitting them. Isn't that beautiful? We're at the end of the Northern Traverse, so I wanted to get this shot. And then we've got the low cloud deck here. Just a spectacular morning. Spectacular cloud formation this morning on Rainier.
Oh, mountains starting to get painted.
Look at that. Gino, it was a crazy idea, but what do you think now?
Not so crazy.
Boy, we timed this just right. It's actually sunrise right now. It's 5:20, and Rainier is lighting up this morning for us. Made it all worthwhile. I'll tell you that. Well, we're on the last switchback and then a short scramble. Trails up here to the right where those trees are up there, and then we're going to make a short scramble up the hillside to the top. So we'll be up there in 5-10 minutes. We'll check in up there. It just keeps getting better and better, and we're not even at the top. We got to the summit, right where you ascend to the summit, and I look south and there's Mount Adams. Wow. And of course the big R, not me, but, whoa, I'm zoomed in too close, Gino. Wow, look at that. Spectacular. Okay, we got to climb this little summit pyramid here. Man, I'm still zoomed in too close. I'm tired, dude. Oh, screwing things up here. At 5:30, we reached the summit of Crystal Peak. Sun coming up east over the Cascades. Swinging to the south here. And we didn't see it till we got up here. There's Mount Adams. Gonna drop down here a little bit. Now the upper part of Rainier has kind of got clouded in. And we got all these low clouds below us.
See a tent down there by the
yeah.
lake. There's a camp.
I didn't get a picture of the lake. Oh yeah, Gino, good eyes. I see an orange tent way down there.
There's a green tent to the left.
Of the orange one?
Yeah, way down over by the...
So we saw 2 cars in the parking lot. That's who's probably down there. But 2.5 hours, my friend. And we originally, it's 5:30, we were originally going to meet at this time. So, I don't know. I think it paid off for a one-timer, dude.
Yeah.
What a spectacular morning on the top of Crystal Peak. Well, we're going to take a break. It was a long journey up here. I was dragging a bit, and Gino took the point and coached me along and gave me some encouragement, and it got me up here. So I'm happy about that. We're going to take a break, take some snacks, and then we'll resume filming in a little while. Anyway, from the summit of Crystal Peak, what a beautiful morning. Mount Adams, rising above the clouds. Sunrise over the Cascades as I swing around here. Some neat lighting on the clouds. A lot of snow still on the surrounding hills. We came up from over there and we've gotten all socked in, and then as Gino pointed out, we've been up here about 15 minutes, and look how the lighting on Mount Rainier has changed in the 15 minutes we've been up here. We've got a lot of low clouds over the White River Valley. And that's looking over toward Crystal Mountain there. Like Gino said, why would you live anywhere else? And swing back around, there's the sun. Okay, we've gotten refreshed and refueled, changed our shirts. We're going to start the long trek back down to the car. We'll film along the way. And yeah, the lighting, Gino, really is different, isn't it?
Yeah, and I think the clouds are moving in down below. We're not going to see anything.
We're going to get socked in on our way down, so we'll enjoy the brief views of Rainier that we have on the way down, and then I think we're going to be in the clouds for most of it. But it took us 2.5 hours to get up here. Temperature has dropped to about 48 degrees. Started out at 58, and there's a nice breeze blowing, no bugs. And probably take us an hour and a half to get down because it's a steep trail, so we'll make up a lot of time. We'll see. Okay, we're going to get off this summit block and take some video on the way down. We'll check in there. So just in a little, like 5 minutes, the clouds have really started moving in on Mount Rainier. We're at the start of the northern traverse, and we're going to head to the south, and you could see our trail. We're going to get socked in down here. We're not going to have much of a view, so it's real interesting. We didn't see Rainier on the way up most of the way, and I think within the next half hour we're going to lose it again, Gino.
Sure looks that way.
Okay, we got the long traverse to the south now, and we'll keep our eye on it, but I'm guessing it's going to be obscured by the time we get to the end of it. We're on this long traverse to the south, and I glanced up, and we are losing our view of Rainier. I think, Gino, when we get to the turn down here, I think it's going to be gone.
Yep. We'll be in the fog.
Yeah, so, and as you can see, it's really socked in. We got to go back over this way eventually. We're on this open hillside. We've been scanning for critters. Nothing this morning.
There's a hummingbird.
No bugs flying. Okay. Oh, we were debating when we'd see our first hiker today since we started so early. We think it's going to be pretty far down the trail. We'll see. We'll keep you posted. Well, we've lost our view of Rainier, but we make up for it with all this hillside covered with bear grass. Look at that. Pretty cool. Up above us here, tons of bear grass this morning. And the purple plant is a lupin, my favorite mountain flower. But it's kind of funny because we're at the terminus of this traverse, and now we're going to head to the north. We're going to swing around, and this is about where this morning we couldn't see Rainier, and we started to see it. So we're going to be back in the clouds here on the way down. So not much to film. Probably film our crossings over Crystal Creek. Look down below us here how socked in it is. But we'll film at Crystal Creek and check in on the hiker count when we get down to the bottom. Our first crossing of Crystal Creek this morning. We've never seen it this flowing. Look at that. It goes down this way. We're coming to the intersection with the Crystal Lakes Trail where I started filming this morning, and we've actually just seen our first hiker of the day. It's a guy that Gino has run into before up here, and we stopped and chatted with him for a few minutes. He's heading up. He wanted to know how the views were, and of course when we were up there we had some nice views, but now it's kind of, as you can see, gotten pretty foggy here, so hopefully he clears out like we did. Okay. We're going to take a break at the junction, and then I'll check in one final time before we get down to the bottom. As we approach Crystal Creek and the trailhead for the final time, Gino, what time is it?
7:24.
7:24, so under an hour and a half to get down. Old guys kicking butt on the way down. Okay, my friend, there was a bit of grumbling in the car. A bit of grumbling when I picked someone up at 2 a.m. and a bit of grumbling in the car on the way down, but I gotta ask, was it worth it?
But you weren't grumbling, were you?
I was half asleep. Was it worth it?
It was worth it.
Yeah, we wanted to do this as a one-timer, and we've been realizing how lucky we were to be on the top and see that sunrise up there and the way Rainier got lit up. But only have seen one other hiker since we saw the gentleman. We saw a young woman, and she's going up to Crystal Lakes. And that's about it. So only 2 hikers today, which is what we kind of expected with the early start. Next week, I think we're going to be back down on this side of the park, and weather permitting, we're going to go up to Wahai Lakes, one of our favorites. It's been kind of snowed in for a while, and should be melted out pretty much, and we can get up there fine. There's Crystal Creek again. As always, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.